Hello everyone. I'm going to show you 5 Tibetan rites of rejuvenation. Traditionally repeated each one 21 times. You may find you need some time to build up to that. A good way of doing that is to decide on a number of repetitions that suits you, break that down into 2 sections and have a rest in the middle. None of this is going to take very long, so you'll find also you build up quite quickly. And try doing this for 21 days, for instance, and see how it goes. All right, here we go. You start off with spinning. And this won't suit everyone, but you spin to the right. You can bend your arms upwards. That feels quite nice. Or if you don't like the feeling of losing your balance, you can spin simply like that, from left to right. That's another good option. This works on the chakras in the brain. And then we move from there, once you've got your balance back, down to the floor, lie down, and it's leg raises. Now, a good way to support your lower back is to put your hands, thumb tips touching, underneath your back. And you'll find that supports your sacrum, your pelvis, and keeps the lower back steady and long as you repeat these. Then you raise your head and your legs at the same time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When you've finished, bend your knees, put your feet flat, release your arms. Take the backs of the hands to the floor and let your breathing settle down. Make sure you're not clenching your teeth and you haven't hardened in your face. And then we move to the third. And this is a form of Ustrasana. If you're sitting on your heels, the downward pressure keeps the shins and the ankles, tops of the feet in close contact with the floor. Try and maintain that throughout. So let's say, put your hands on your hips. As you push into your ankles and lift up, keep the pressure on your ankles. Don't swing too far forwards. Lift the chest, take the head back. And then you bend your bum back as if you're going to sit on your heels, but you don't quite sit on your heels. Lift up again. Bend back as if you're going to sit on your heels and then come up. Don't swing your hips forwards of your knees or you'll lose that pressure on the ankles. 21 times, like Ustrasana, but not taking the hands down. Having said that, if you like this, you can link your hands behind you and roll your shoulders back to really open the top chest as you complete the repetitions. So 21 of those up to, and then sit down and let everything rest again. So completely release any of the tension, tightness, the breathing, settle that all down in between each one. And then number 4, it's rather like Purvottasana, where we lift up like this. But one thing I find is that my arms are quite short and I'm much better off using a couple of bricks for me. The arms should be vertical, not leaning back. So your hands, when you look down, you want your arms right by your sides. Hands are, towards the top of the thighs. So I'm going to use bricks. You keep your heels where they are throughout and don't bend your legs. So press and lift, swing your hips forward and lift them up. And you're facing the ceiling. So you're not looking at your knees and you're not letting your head drop. You're facing the ceiling. Face the ceiling, bum down, face dead ahead. And then up and swing back, swing up, swing back, swing up. Now on your last one, you can hold it there. It's a good idea with all of these to just hold them for a moment when you've reached your last one. And then come down slowly, hands on your thighs, and relax. Let your breathing return to normal. And then the last one is a version of Adho Mukha Virasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So, spread the fingers, tuck the toes under, lift up, and then come through, look up, look down. Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Now, if this is too hard for you, you've got an option to put a bolster under your thighs, which helps with this section, stops your thighs from falling down. But be aware if that creates pressure in your lumbar. And if you've got any problems at all with that little routine, with the fifth right, take a chair, make sure it's secure against a wall. And you can do it like this. So your feet are further back than your hips. You come through and lift up, head down, up, down. 21 times, any one of those options. And then to finish off, spend a few moments just letting the breath settle. Like that. And when you've done, lie down on your mat and take a few seconds, minutes in Shavasana to let the chakras that you've activated right through your body, to let them balance. So don't immediately rush off and do something else. Just take a few moments to allow that to penetrate. And then bend your knees, roll over onto one side, and come back up to sitting. So there you are. 5 Tibetan rites. Happy New Year.